In this video, I want to tell you 10 things that I learned in my life, or 10 learnings that I'd written down in a diary about a year and a half ago. So one day I was just, writing about my life. And this is not content I put out there, right? I don't write this and put in my newsletter or anything. I keep this content to myself. Yesterday, I was looking at what I'd written and I realized, hey, none of this is too bad to be said on camera. So maybe I should go and tell my audience all the things that I'd learned from my life. So this video is gonna be 10 life tips from Varun Mayya's life. So before I get to the tips, I want to tell you that this is not all just business stuff. Some of it is, but it's mostly life stuff. It's mostly personal stuff, things I've learned in my personal life. Okay? Here goes. Tip 1. Make sure you brush your teeth twice a day and also make sure you floss. Now, I'm sure you heard this advice like a million times from your dentist. You probably heard it from your parents. You've probably seen it on TV. But I've actually learned it the hard way. So genetically, my family and I have very crisscross teeth, right? One tooth in the front, one tooth in the back. You can see it here, I guess. So the problem with that is that food particles can get stuck in between the teeth because, of course, they're in weird crisscross shapes. And the problem with that is that big, bad bacteria can come and start chewing on that food. While they're chewing on the food, they also start eating through your teeth. And for the first few years of my life, I really didn't care, right? I didn't brush my teeth too often. When I went to hostel, I used to brush my teeth once a day, maybe 1.5 times a day. But that caught up to me and I started having a lot of cavities. I had to have like almost 4 root canals. So it's not the most fun place to be. Luckily, when you get your tooth root canaled, it's like a permanent crown that they put on. You can't tell the difference between a real tooth and a fake tooth. But yeah, I wish I'd been more regular brushing my teeth. And because of the shape of my teeth, I also had to floss, which I completely forgot. Over the last year, I've been brushing and flossing like a king, like every single day, twice a day, flossing, just before I head to bed. And my teeth have been better than they ever have. Right? So it's just a life tip. Take it how you want to. If you have crisscross teeth like me, make sure you hit the brush. The next thing is don't hold on to your opinions too dearly. See, I had a video about entrepreneurs and arrogance. See, when you're young, it is good for an entrepreneur to be arrogant because if you're not arrogant, you'll just be underconfident. And it is so tough that you need that extra confidence that comes from the arrogance to go tackle whatever you're tackling. But one problem with being arrogant, especially when you're young, is that you hold on to your opinions too dearly. You believe in something and it could be half-baked. You might not really understand it, but you're like, I get it and I'm gonna hold on to this dearly. Don't do that. Because when you've lived as long as I have in startup land or just general in life for the last 10 years and done as many things as I have, sometimes your opinions will end up being wrong.